Well, if this doesn't feel fitting. Howdy, fellas. Mugman here, and welcome to Mugman Plays Celeste. Now, I'm going to be completely upfront and honest with all of you on this particular series. I kinda already started, but not because I wanted to get ahead of the game. I tried recording this already once, and let's just say it kinda bugged, and yeah, the footage was deemed unusable, so I'm starting from scratch. But just so you know, I do have a file, and I do have, stats. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start a new file, and once I get to the point where I'm at in my main file, I'll jump back. Unless I do better in the second file, and, I managed to actually progress a little bit further there than I did, in the original. I'm probably overcomplicating this a little bit, but suffice to say, I'm starting fresh so that way you guys get it fresh, and, yeah. But just so you know, I did kind of already play this, and I'm really sorry that we're doing this, fresh, but yeah, I didn't want to give you guys a subpar product. In any case, I'm going to hit start, and we are going to begin. Alright, so, our story begins in the mountains. This is it, Madeline. Just breathe. Well, from my experience, breathing in cold air is going to dry you out. Why are you so nervous? Well, we're about to climb a giant icy mountain. Anyone would be nervous of that. Okay, so, as you can see, we are this adorable little girl named Madeline, and we are just traversing, and whoop! Drops an ice block right on top of us. There's also a bird that tells you useful hints, like climbing ZL to hold. Yes, I am playing this on the Switch, because that's where I own it. And yeah, it's fun. Alright, so using the climbability, we can just climb up these walls and make our way forward. Alright, and we reach this nice little cottage. Excuse me, ma'am. The sign out front is busted. Is this the mountain trail? You're almost there. It's just across the bridge. By the way, you should call someone about your driveway. The ridge collapsed and I nearly died. I love how the laugh just kind of floats in the air. If my driveway almost did you in, the mountain might be a bit much for you. Her face is just so done with all this nonsense. Well, if an old bat like you can survive out here, I think I'll be fine. Suit yourself. But you should know, Celeste Mountain is a strange place. And yeah, the mountain's name is Celeste. You might see things you aren't ready to see. Like what? The devil shaved? Ugh, nasty thought now I think about it. You should seek help, lady. Alright, let's move along. Alright, so now we're running on a bridge that's about to collapse. So just keep on jumping, keep on running, and make sure you don't fall, unless, of course, this happens. If a situation like this occurs, the best way to avoid it is to dash. And her hair turns blue when she dashes, which is really dang cool. You can do this. Here's hoping giving my death count. Alright, so that's the prologue. Let's make our way to Chapter 1, The Forsaken City. Select save and quit from the pause menu at any time to take a break. You resume from the same screen and you won't lose any progress, which is honestly a very useful hint. Alright, so let's start scaling the mountain. As I said before, I did play this already because of the botched recordings, so a few things that I can do here are because of experience. But apart from chapter, I'd say 3, this is going in blind. So don't expect all the skill to last. This is going to be one of those games that kicks your butt, because platforming in this game is challenging. Seriously, you gotta be good at dashing and... How is it in both recordings I make the same rookie mistake? Seriously. Also, another thing that you might not realize right away, if you saw that... Oh shoot, I forgot about that. Okay, I'm gonna die here, but it's just to demonstrate this. That strawberry with wings is something that you can't get if you use the dash feature. You have to get it normally, which means doing this. Basically, don't dash until you've gotten the strawberry. If you do, it'll fly away. So keep that in mind. Now, you see this elevator, right? If you jump right as it's about to hit the top, or the side, or whatever direction you decide to move, it will actually go and propel you. Sort of a momentum type thing. Which is honestly kind of cool, that there are physics-based momentum tricks that you can use in this game. Like so. Aha! And there's a strawberry up there. With careful timing, we could get it, but unfortunately, I botched that. So let's try that again, shall we? I'm it, and up we go. That's another strawberry for the books, and I almost botched that by touching a spike. Alright, so as you can see, there's a path here that you can break by dashing into it. That leads to another strawberry. Now, I'm going to be honest, I didn't get this on the first run, so let's see how well I hold up here. Alright, got it. Now, getting back is going to be easy as pie. Although, falling on the next screen, probably not the best thing to do, in my opinion. Okay, so now we're up here, and as you can see, there is a new element that's being introduced. Green gems. Now, I'll introduce that in a second. First off, let's go over here. Haha! See what the green gem does? It allows you to keep dashing. Ow! While you're in midair, because the only way you can continue dashing is if you land on the ground and recharge. You can't dash any other way, so you have to hit the gems while you're in midair if you want to, like, continuously midair dash. Oh? Who is this fine fellow? Ho there, fellow traveler! Oh, hi. What a killer night for a hike. I guess so. This place is so crazy. I kind of can't believe it exists. Not the easiest climb, is it? But I guess that's what I was looking for. Whoa, that sounds pretty serious. I'm just happy to see another human in such a lonely place. I'm Theo, by the way, an adventurer from a far-off land. Adventurer, sorry. Not much of a talker, are you? Mysterious lone wolf type. I get it. I just imagined some dark backstory for you. Uh-huh. Well, I don't know much about Madeline here, but I don't think her backstory is that dark. I could be wrong about this, though. Okay, so now the tricky thing is getting back. I presume we can just leap and then dash and get ourselves back that way. So yeah, now that we understand how the gems work, this particular puzzle is going to be a little bit easier. Because you can just dash and then hit the gem and you're good to go. Alright, so now we gotta be careful. Spikes? Ugh, they are no fun. But figuring out how to get past them? Oh, that's delightful. Alright, now we're gonna get introduced to some trickier puzzles that involve momentum and spikes. So be careful and time your jumps just right. There's something over there. Now how we get there is the mystery. I'm not sure how, in all honesty, but there must be a way up there. I'm gonna try and get up there just to see if I'm able to. Although it would be good if I could actually land on the platform I'm trying to get to, and not hit the spikes. You know, that'd be great. Let's try that again. Alright. Oh, look at this! Hidden passageway. Now where does this lead exactly? Let's find out. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's. Oof. Careful of that. Alright. Okay, so we've reached the top, and there's more to go, apparently. Okay, what's this? I'm not gonna lie, in my first playthrough, I didn't explore the levels much, so this is all kind of new to me in a way. Alright. There's another strawberry, but there's also a computer screen that's changing different colors. Ouch! Well, I got it, but what does it do? I don't know. Am I supposed to go up to the dish? I don't know. There are different bird colors. Wait, whoa, what? I don't get it. What am I supposed to do with these? Why pink, blue, red, yellow. Wait, hold on. There's a code of some sort. White, pink, blue, red, pink, yellow. I don't get it, like, at all. Am I supposed to touch these birds? I don't get this. What does it mean? It must be for something else later on, so I'm gonna leave for the time being. At the very least, we got another strawberry. Now, here's the thing about the strawberries. They're not necessary to complete the game. They're more just a test of skill. You don't have to get them. But, see, here's the thing. I like collectibles, and I like to challenge myself. Well, to some extent, there are some challenges that can go die in a fire, like, you know, expert mode. Kind of regret doing that. Well, not really. It was a fun challenge while it lasted, but I'm not gonna lie, it was definitely more difficult than I anticipated. There are just some challenges that I feel are a bit too much. So, depending on the level of challenge, I'll either stick to getting a strawberry or I will not, because it all depends on how tough, you know, and my skill ability in getting such things. Am I fumbling my words? Yes. I don't care. I'm just telling you what I feel. Oh yeah, and watch out for falling platforms. They will kick your butt too. Don't think this game does not have it out for you. This game will kick your butt if you let it. Because it's one of those games where you die very easily, and it's one-hit death, so watch out. Luckily, the platforming skills I have from my own game help out a little bit, but they can only do so much. Let's see, was it to the left? No, there's a path up here. I'm gonna climb up and see where it leads. Another strawberry. Ah, now you see what I meant about the momentum stuff? You gotta be careful when doing momentum-based things. Because too high a jump, you hit the wall. Too low a jump, you hit the wall. So basically what I'm saying is, be freaking careful, people. Otherwise, you fall to your inevitable death. Sometimes the best solution is the easiest solution. In this case, the best way to do it was to ride it, jump on the wall, and then get the platform. Meanwhile, I was trying to do it a tricky way and overcomplicating things. Remember, the simplest solution can sometimes be the easiest, he says as he gets stomped. Although it did help us to get the strawberry because we learned our timing. Alright, so this one's a little bit trickier, but basically jump, grab this, grab that, and you're good to go. Sometimes it looks challenging, but in reality, it's a lot easier than it looks. Like here, you're thinking, how the heck am I getting over to that side? We'll simply hold on to this, jump, and bam! Now all you gotta do is dash up. I said, all you have to do is dash up, and you're good to go. See, sometimes you can get tricked. Alright, this one's a little tricky, but using... I derped. Whoop! Momentum and some careful grabs and jumps, and you're good to go with that strawberry. Then just dash back, and you're ready to go. Definitely doing a lot better than I did the last time, even though I'm still getting my butt kicked a million times over. Alright, so carefully dash across. Make sure to land on as many platforms as possible, so that way you don't land on the spikes, and you should be golden. Alright, so let's jump up on this spring. Alright, so we need to basically grab onto this ledge. I'm curious, can I do it without dashing? Because I get the feel I need the dash for something else. Aha! Well, I can, but then I died on a pit of spikes anyway. So just climb up to the very top, grab it, carefully land on the platform. Huh, I guess I didn't need to save the dash. Oh well. Anything over here? Nope. Alright, up we go. So yeah, essentially this is all ascending the mountain and finding different ways to do so. Alright, so that drops platforms down. Now this particular platform has spikes on it. So the best way to tackle this, I think, is grab the wall, grab this wall, jump, then dash. That way you can make it across, no problem. Alright, so from what I see, there's nothing down here that we need, because it just leads to death. I am dying to demonstrate a point. Alright? Okay, now the thing here is, wait for it to hit the end and jump! I said the trick here is wait till you reach the end and jump. dash, jump again, and you're on top. Now sometimes a simple dash can get you through all the obstacles that you face, but other times it's going to require a bit more finesse. Celeste Mountain. This memorial is dedicated to those who perished on the climb. Yeah, perished, because this mountain is deadly. Well, because it's a snowy mountain, and the higher you get, the deadlier it gets. Much like this game gets deadlier and harder as time goes on. Ugh, I'm exhausted. As anyone would be, Madeline. I always want to call her Celeste, because the name of the game is Celeste, but no, the mountain is Celeste. And of course we have a bird that sits on our head and squawks. This might have been a mistake. With that face, yeah. Climbing a mountain certainly seems like something that you would do on a day off. Really. But with that, we are done with Chapter 1. A fairly simple beginning that demonstrates the challenge that you'll face ahead. Now granted, the challenge only increases from this point on, so it's a nice steady upwards, ironic, upward shoot. Alright, and in this level I got 14 out of the 20 possible strawberries and died 29 times doing it. Yeah, a lot of the deaths are going to be from trying to get those strawberries, folks. Now, Chapter 2, the old site, is where things get weird. Strawberries will impress your friends, but that's about it. Only collect them if you really want to. Like I said, they're more of a skill thing. Ooh, green fire and stars. Now, I'm not going to spoil exactly what's going on here. I'll let you guys figure it out for yourselves. But man, I gotta be honest. This is trippy with a capital T. Seriously, it's some wild stuff. Now, of course, you can't traverse forward because, well, the snow's blocking your path. So what do? You go on down. And you see just where exactly this path will lead you. And what are all these galaxy-looking things with all these green pellets? Well, you got me there, I don't know. All I do know is that it's trippy, and it's visually stunning. I'm also noticing that there's a wall that you can break right over here, which leads to a bevy of spikes, which you need to dash to in order to traverse. So, dash carefully, and you should make it across, but that just leads to your next dashing challenge. Yeah, basically this game is what would happen if you took the dash ability from my game, well, Cups and Mine's game, and then just went with it. What's this? It's a mirror with an eerily, creepily version of you inside it. But what does it mean exactly? What does the mirror hold? How do you make it work? Quite frankly, I don't know. All I do know is, you can't trust it. It's creepy. And it's about to break. And now, you have an evil clone of yourself running around. But this also means that these galaxy things activate. But what do they do, I hear you asking? Well, a simple dash into them will tell us all we need to know. They're essentially giant portals that you can dash right through. And doing so allows you to traverse through even more crazy obstacles. But here's the catch. If you dash into it, do not dash into a wall. It's instant death, so watch out. Timing your dashes through these galaxy blobs is essential to survival. But this also means there are some interesting challenges that can come from it. For example, this is a bad example. There's nothing to dash with. So let me go back and let me find a more fitting example to work with, which means dashing up and climbing our way back up to this particular room. Let's see if we can grab all these green things before hitting the ground, because it seems to me that's the challenge. Grab the green droplets before you hit the ground. And that also means the galaxy ground beneath us. You have to constantly be dashing, so carefully dash through and grab each of them. Now what do? You got me, I don't know. Oh! They spawn a strawberry. Collect that and you're good to go. Alright then, but wait, wasn't there a pathway up above? Yes, there was. break that wall and grab this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that you could do that. So now we can dash downward and see where this leads. Oh, these colored blocks. Now, I got this in one of the chapters, but essentially what this is it's reminiscent of Mega Man's disappearing blocks, only the blocks in this case don't disappear. Now, what they lead to is a tape that says B-side. I also don't know what B-side is, but anytime you collect the tape, it takes you back. So, I mean, no harm in collecting them, I guess. Now, what does B-side mean anyway? Well, we'll find out later on, I suppose, because I genuinely didn't check what B-side was. Maybe it's an alternate form of the level that's even harder? Again, I played this with a few small caveats, but yeah, I really didn't get too far because botched recording. I'm going into this as fresh as possible, folks. Alright, so now with that in play, we can get another strawberry that's here. Unfortunately, I botched in getting it, so let's try that again, shall we? Nope, still botching it. Like a fool. Alright, grab it, climb up. Yeah, the other thing is you can't climb forever. You do have a stamina meter. You've got to be careful how often you climb. You know, like how long you do, because, yeah, you could fall, and if you're under a pit of spikes, you die. Also be careful where you dash to, like your distance from the ground up, because that could also kill you. Also notice on the ground that there is an empty space here. Dash downward, free strawberry. And it also leads you right back here. So yeah, there's lots of little tricks and, you know, tips that you can use to find little hidden secrets and stuff. So yeah, always be observant of your surroundings. You never know what sort of mysterious things you can find. But yeah, if you climb for too long, as you saw, Celeste will start to blink, Madeline will start to blink red, and she will fall. Basically, that means her strength is really weak. So yeah, now that we have this active, we can dash up it. And where exactly does it lead? Well, if we go this way, it leads to another strawberry. So the way to get this is to dash through it, like so, and then dash upward, like so. Simple, effective. Alright, so now we need to get up there. So let's dash down. And the best way to do this is diagonal dash this way. Grab hold, and just wall jump your way upwards. Now, this is where I mentioned that you gotta get really good with finessing your teleports. Because if you screw up, you hit the wall, and you die. So, dash up. Now dash downward to... Nope. See? That will get you killed. So what you should do is dash up, dash down, double dash up here, dash to the side, like so, and then dash to the side here. And then up you go. And now's where you encounter what I like to call oh so edgy Madeline. Because seriously, her eyes are bloodshot red, her hair is purple, and she's an evil version of you. That is something you would see in an oh so edgy fanfiction. Madeline, darling, slow down. Who said that? Oh, I'm simply a concerned observer. Are you me? I'm part of you. Why would part of me look so creepy? This is just what I look like, okay? Deal with it. Wow, you really are an edgelord. Sorry, I didn't mean forget about it. I can't tell you what a relief it is to finally get out of your head. But look, I'm worried about us. We need a hobby. But this? I know it sounds crazy, but I need to climb this mountain. You are many things, darling, but you are not a mountain climber. Well, why can't she be? Let her do what she wants, god darn it. Who says I can't be? See, even she gets it. I know it's not your strong suit, but be reasonable for once. You have no idea what you're getting into. You can't handle this. This is exactly why I need to do this. Are you the weak part of me or the lazy part? Ooh, good burn. I'm the pragmatic part, and I'm trying to be diplomatic here. I do love that her hair actually comes out of the frame. That's actually a nice touch. Let's go home together. Okay, so now you have a chase scene. Now what happens if she touches you is that. You die. So the best thing to do is to try and trick her. You know, do simple movements that keep her on her toes, because she follows everything you do. So what I like to do is I like to stand in place to give myself a few extra seconds. For example, I'm going to grab this strawberry. Simple enough. Now I'm going to stay here for a few seconds and then move. So that way I have an edge and I can get past her a lot faster. Simple tactics to trick her. But be warned, she's not going to stay just one for very long. She's going to get more on her soon, and that's when you really need to be careful, because having multiple Dark Madelines on your back, no fun. And also we get introduced to a new mechanic, switch puzzles. Basically, you got to make sure to hit the switches before that platform moves. It gets really tricky once they add multiple switches, and since you're trying to run from Evil Madeline over there, or Dark Madeline, or whatever the heck she wants to be called because she's such an edgelord, you gotta be careful. So try the simple tactics to get her off your back, and then just work your way into hitting every one of these switches. Alright, now once all of them are hit, climb up and you're good to go. Alright, now's where the multi-Madelines start taking effect. See how there's more than one now? Yeah. Now you've really got to be careful of your motions. So do the standing still trick a few times, and then really start to get ahead. Or do what I do and just fall to your death. You know, you can do that too. You know, that's completely an option, you know, because you're totally not trying to learn this game and figure it out. You know, totally not trying to do that at all, right? Well, anyways, dash through this wall, dash up, and let's boogie. Let's get out of here. Alright, there is a strawberry down here, but I don't think it's worth getting. There's sometimes you just gotta say no to strawberries. And unfortunately, I died anyway, so it wasn't even worth it in that regard. Alright, carefully move, dash here, grab the wall. Alright, and down we go. We should be out of here soon, I hope. Seriously. You don't want to be in this for too long, otherwise you start to go crazy now that 5 evil Madelines are chasing you. Yeah, it gets a little crazy. So just keep on moving, keep on dashing, make your way down. Use the dash gems to not fall to your death. You know, do the smart thing and actually hit them properly, and you should be okay. But I didn't do that because I'm a fool. I'm a foolish little mug. Nah, not really, I just made a derp. Alright, now you could take a risk and go for the strawberry up here. But you gotta make sure you get past the 5 evil Madelines to do it. So, yeah, probably don't do that. Unless you really trick them well. Which, unfortunately, I did not do, so there's that. Alright, so down we go. Grab this, dash to there. Break the platforms, down, down, down. Dash, dash, dash. Now, if you don't hit the third one, that's fine, you know. As long as you hit the main 2, you're good. Also be sure not to hit the wall when dashing through those jelly things. Or galaxy jelly things. You know what I mean. Sort of thing can be tricky. Spikes are also a pain in the butt. I don't like the spikes. Spikes are annoying. It also doesn't help you die in one hit. That's kind of the big problem here. Dying in one hit's no fun. At the very least in, you know, Cuphead, you got 3 hits before you lost. You know, little things like... I am making a lot of dumb mistakes here. Yeah, this is why, you know, this game is a little bit trickier than it looks. It might seem simple, but no. This game is tricky, with a capital T. You gotta be careful, and you gotta watch yourself. Dash, dash. Alright. That. Diagonal dash down. Or straight dash down, that works too. Alright. That. Alright, and down we go. Alright, and with that, we are out of this particular part of the level. Now we're just falling and running for our little lives. Let's get out of here. And yeah, these levels can get really long. Like, surprisingly so. Like, I was kind of stunned at how long some of these levels got. Like, they really go on for a while. Alright, so let's dash through here. Through these walls and through all this galaxy jelly, which honestly is really trippy. And we make it to an info booth. And it's ringing. But info booth phones aren't supposed to ring like that. What's going on? Are you gonna answer the phone? Hello? Madeline? Are you calling from a payphone? Yeah? No, wait, you called me. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter. I'm in trouble. I'm being chased by someone. I don't really understand what's going on, but I'm in danger. I can feel it. Madeline, you only call me when you're panicking in the middle of the night. You don't have to make up some ridiculous story just to get my attention. I'm not making it up. You always do this. Shh. It's all right. Calm down. I'm sorry, sweetheart. Talk to me. I'm climbing Celeste Mountain. I found this old mirror and it shattered, but part of me escaped and... I'm dreaming, aren't I? Madeline, of course you're dreaming. I haven't spoken to you in months. Why would I start now? Ugh! Why am I even climbing this stupid mountain? I'm wondering the same thing. It's time to give up and go home. So yeah, that entire thing was a dream, and now we get eaten by this giant blob. You know, your typical Tuesday afternoon. I do like, though, that the burp kind of like, the payphone came out of the burp. That was kind of funny. Okay, so everything we just experienced was a dream. To an extent. Things are still, you know, the same as in the dream, but now you can actually get through them a lot easier. And we can also meet up with Theo, who's just chilling up here. Hey, Theo. Sorry about earlier. I'm Madeline. I've got a lot on my mind. Well, this is a good place for it. Something about these ruins feels so introspective. It's really making me take a look in the mirror, so to speak. Yeah, I get that. Talk about an ironic statement. So what far-off land do you hail from? Well, my inquisitive compatriot, I doth hail from the mystical, enigmatic kingdom of Seattle. Okay, I was not expecting that dialogue. I hadn't spoken to Theo much my first run through, but that is beautiful, and it's so straightforward. It sounds like a special place. Well, I don't know much about Seattle, but I'm sorry, that was freaking hilarious to me. Alright, so there's something that we need to investigate that's over here. So we're gonna climb back up there, because in my first run through, I did find something, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. So I'm hoping you guys in the comments might be able to help. So I'm gonna require your investigative abilities, everyone. So let's go through here. Let's climb up. And you might not think it, but you can dash this way. And it leads to here. Now, what this leads to exactly is something that I still don't understand about this game, but I encountered it twice, so it must be something important. It's this blue heart. I can't get to it though. I can't dash up through here. I can't dash through the side here. So I'm wondering, how do you get to it? And what exactly is it? Can you go through the door? No. There's a sealed book open on the table. A poem is written on the faded page. An apparition, not of this world, but because of it, lurking out of frame. Awake, my heart is a fortress. In dreams, I am vulnerable. I don't understand what that means, but it tells me that this heart is important somehow. But how to get it is my question. I can't go through here, and I don't know. So if you guys have any idea what this heart thing is supposed to be, let me know, will ya? Because I could really use the help. Thank you. But with that said, let's exit this level because this recording is getting pretty dang big. And with the way levels get later, yeah, expect a few large recording sessions from this game. And as you can see, some of those galaxy things are actually jump pads like this. Now that leads me up here to... I honestly have no idea. But it leads to a strawberry. Now this one is a bit tricky, so we gotta be very careful to get it. We can't dash either, so you gotta have some pretty good jumps to do it. Unless, of course, you have to dash at the very last second. So let's try that. Yep. Dashing at the last second gets that strawberry, so that's another one for the books. Alright, but with that said, let's get back to where that payphone was. Should be past these obstacles, which in all honesty, without the galaxy things in them, makes them feel kind of flat. And of course the payphone, well, it works, but no one's ringing for us or anything. Hello? Hey, Mom. Madeline, what a nice surprise. How's your trip? It's okay. I'm just kind of overwhelmed. Oh no, are you having another panic attack? Focus on your breathing, honey. I'm here. What's going on? Oh, believe me, if only you knew. Climbing a mountain is not easy work. But that's another chapter in the books. Honestly, the artwork is really nice too. I do love it's got a nice round feel to it, you know? But yeah, that's 2 chapters in, and that is 10 strawberries out of 18, and that's 21 deaths. And B-side unlocked. Now, I don't know what B-side is, but that's for another episode. Tune in next time as we enter the Celestial Resort. But till then, thank you all so much for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and a comment in the boxes below, letting me know your favorite moments from the episode. Also be sure to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and turn on all notifications so you know when this mug is climbing higher up this snowy, freezy mountain. Also, share this video around. Your continued viewership is greatly appreciated. And with that said, this is Mugman, and I'll be seeing ya. Bye-bye!